Okay, this is massive for Georgia. The Georgia Bulldogs are coming off of a year where many consider them to be snubbed from the college football playoffs. And because of that, Georgia's gonna be looking to seek revenge and let the country realize why they were back-to-back champions. And as we should all know, Georgia is the best when they have a dominant QB1. And I think Georgia just found their next QB1. Now you guys are gonna have to be patient for this one, but this is the #1 player in the class of 2026, 6'4", 225-pound, 5-star quarterback Jared Curtis, coming out of Nashville Christian School in Nashville, Tennessee. This kid is going into his junior year and already has prototypical size and strength for the QB position. Once Jared Curtis gets to Athens, the torch will be passed on to him. So let's take a look and see what the future Bulldog great is looking like on the field. Remember, we're about to watch his sophomore year highlight tape, so he has so much more room to go up. All my Bulldog fans, leave this video a like, hit that subscribe button, and turn on your notifications. We're dropping videos each and every single day. The recruiting game is starting to heat up, and anything that happens with Georgia, we're gonna keep you up to date with it. On top of that, comment your thoughts down below on Jared Curtis and see, are you guys excited for him? Do you think he's all hype? Comment your thoughts down below. With that being said, let's jump straight into the video. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's see what the #1 player in the class of 2026 is looking like. I'm telling you, this kid has effortless arm strength. Look at where he's throwing this ball from. He's throwing this from the 30, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. We'll call that a 50-yard throw where he's catching this at the end. That's just a 50-yard just flick of the wrist, and that ball goes flying. So funny enough, he actually was the #2 player in the class of 2026 until Julian Lewis reclassified. That's a dime. And Julian Lewis was actually the #1 quarterback. He reclassified to 2025, and now Jared Curtis is now the new #1 QB. Hey, okay, showing off he's got a little bit of mobility as well. Oh, okay, a little ankle breaker. He's definitely not gonna be a mobile quarterback at the next level, but as long as he's able to just scramble away from guys, that's really gonna be the #1 thing. This is a beautiful throw. Squares it up, just the way he's able to just flick his wrist and that ball goes sailing is just beautiful. Again, he's a sophomore and he's 6'4", 225 pounds. Like, this kid's huge. I love seeing how calm and collected that he is. He's not looking rushed. A lot of young quarterbacks, they try and go through their progressions a little bit too quickly. They get happy feet is what I like to call them. It's like, they're just like, okay, I'm trying to get the ball out of my hands. He looks very calm and poised back there. He knows what he's doing. Even with pressure in his face, he does a good job of getting the ball out quickly. Scanning around the field, and just, again, he can just throw the ball from wherever he needs to. Like, the ability, oh, these are the plays that I love. I love plays where the quarterback has to pick the ball up off the dirt and has to make a play of something. Like, that lets me know that if a quarterback can really be calm under pressure. I would be really surprised to see how fast that he gets, because he's not slow. And you got to remember, speed's one of the last things that players normally get as they're developing. Normally it's like you get progressively faster, and by the time that you're getting into your junior and senior year, that's where you're really seeing the majority of your speed gains. No, this guy, he's got an arm. Like, he can flat out spin the ball. I'm excited to see his development. I'm excited to see just how he continues to progress his game overall. I would like to see him work on his ball security a lot, just because I do see this whole play is just showing you what not to do when scrambling. Like, you need to keep 2 hands on the ball and really be scrambling and protecting the ball a little bit more. But overall, I mean, just the kid throws a beautiful ball. 6'4", 225. I mean, I'll take that size just like that. He doesn't need to get any bigger. He doesn't need to lose any weight. Just get more athletic. Hey, if he's able to even run somewhere in the mid to high 4.6s at that size, that's going to be more than enough to get him 300-400 yards rushing per season, which is phenomenal for a quarterback. Yeah, he has great command of the ball. He can really get the ball wherever he needs it to go. And just overall, he's just a very accurate quarterback. Like, I don't really see any major flaws in his game besides the ball security whenever he's deciding to run the ball. Okay, now this is a play where we're gonna see what he can do. Yeah, just look at how strong this arm is. He just sees the guy and just boom, literally throwing against his body and just throws a rifle. Yeah, Jared Curtis, all my Bulldog fans, again, leave this video a like. Y'all should be excited. This kid, I mean, yo, what the heck? Completely rolling away and just sees a guy. Now, I know it's a cardinal sin to throw against your body whenever you're a quarterback, but he rifles that ball. This kid is very advanced and mature for his game. I mean, like, his ability to throw the ball is elite for a sophomore. Yeah, I think that Jared Curtis, this kid is gonna make some waves for all my Bulldog fans. So that's what the nation's top recruit in the class of 2026 and the Georgia Bulldogs' future QB1, Jared Curtis, is looking like on the field. I really think that this kid is something special. Normally when you're seeing these quarterbacks and it's like, oh, okay, yeah, you know, they're 4 and 5 star quarterbacks. Normally there's some hype around it. Like it's like, okay, you know, he's talented, he can throw a deep ball. I've been doing this for a while. I did not see any glaring issues with his game. He throws a very soft deep ball, which I personally like to see. With younger quarterbacks, a lot of them on deep passes, they love to just rifle the ball and just throw these just line drive missiles to their wide receivers, which is cool. He tends to put a little bit more air up underneath the ball, which I like to see because you're just giving your receiver more of a chance to be able to run up underneath the ball. I want to see him just get a little bit better with securing the ball overall, but like I said, if he's running anywhere in the 4.6s by the time he's a senior, if he continues to just work on his ball security and then cleans up his overall progressions and just understanding where to put the ball, Jared Curtis is going to be an absolute star for the Bulldogs. And by the time that he gets there, they'll already have a quarterback in place, probably from the transfer portal, that can go spend a year there, let Jared Curtis, you know, develop in the offense, and either as a true sophomore or as a true junior, he's going to be the guy. And we saw what Carson Beck did, sitting behind Justin Fields, sitting behind Stetson Bennett, and then going out there and absolutely dominating. Or he sat behind Stetson Bennett both years. I think that he could be in a Carson Beck level, but just a bigger physical presence. I know that Carson Beck's pretty big, but I think that he can add a little bit more athleticism to his game. I'm excited to see what my guy Jared Curtis is looking like when he officially becomes a Georgia Bulldog. But all my Bulldog fans, leave this video a like and comment your thoughts down below on what you guys think of your future QB1 Jared Curtis. Like I said, you gotta be patient because he's not class of 2025, he's class of 2026, so you gotta wait 2 years before he actually gets to Georgia. But it's always good to land a player of this caliber this early in the recruiting cycle. So hit that subscribe button and turn your notifications. And with all that being said, I love and appreciate each and every single last one of y'all. If nobody has told you this today, you matter. Seriously, don't ever let anybody tell you that you don't matter. I know that sometimes, you know, you can go through life and people may say things and they don't know what, like, not that they don't know what they're saying, but you never know how people interpret things. So don't ever take anything as like personal attacks. Always understand that, you know, most of the time, even if somebody is trying to attack you, it's because they're coming from a place of weakness, they're coming from a place of fear. So never let somebody bring you down. Always remember that you have Jesus Christ in your corner. Seriously, if you're ever feeling alone, if you ever feel like you don't know where to go in life, know that you can always call upon Jesus, and he's right there. He's never left your side through the highs and lows of your life and everything in between. Jesus has been there right by your side the entire time. All we have to do is just acknowledge that he's been there. Always remember that. Love and appreciate all y'all. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Ciao.